Trump's coal plan is doomed. The 2-unit Cumberland coal plant in northwestern Tennessee, owned by the Tennessee Valley Authority, is one of the largest coal-fired power plants in the United States, capable of supplying electricity to as many as 1.4 million homes when it is running. But lately, the plant has been failing right when customers need electricity the most. In the middle of the heat wave that hit the eastern United States this June, one of the units tripped offline, forcing the TVA to declare a power emergency and ask customers to cut back on electricity use. For consumers, this meant raising the temperature of their air conditioning on some of the hottest days of the year. Cumberland's problems run so deep that the TVA plans to retire the 52-year-old units in 2026 and 2028. It has warned the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission that keeping the plant open any longer would require significant investment and create economic and reliability risks. Clean, beautiful coal has become a mantra for the Trump administration. But it is neither clean nor beautiful. More to the point, it is neither economical nor reliable, central concerns for utilities and power producers across the country. In contrast, wind and solar energy and battery storage, which the administration actively opposes, are less expensive, more reliable, and far better for the climate. Most of the coal mined in the United States today fuels aging electric power plants such as Cumberland that are costly to maintain and increasingly unsound. It's why America gets just 1/3 as much electricity from coal as it did in 2007, when power production from coal peaked. Since coal-fired power plants are essentially steam engines, a technology the railroads abandoned in the 1950s and 60s. They are practically identical to the first coal-fired plant, built in 1882 by Thomas Edison to produce electricity in New York City. But power technology and grid operations have evolved significantly over the past 2 decades, first by the rise of generation that has no fuel cost, wind and solar, and more recently by battery storage, which can send power to the grid as needed. Batteries in Texas now store power when demand is low and solar generation is high, think 10 a.m., and then send that power back into the system when demand is high, around 7 p.m. This capability, which didn't exist in the grid until recently, is sharply lowering spikes in power prices and reducing consumer costs. It's also enabling even more low-cost renewables to be built and reducing the old approach of building expensive fossil-fueled plants dedicated to meeting periods of peak demand. Coal plants, in contrast, cannot respond quickly to changes in grid demand. Many of them lose money across the day when power prices are low, since they cannot easily stop running in response to low demand. While coal power struggles with high fuel, operation, and maintenance costs, solar and battery storage costs are projected to continue falling while performance improves, further undercutting coal's competitiveness. Because the batteries large enough to store electricity for the grid are based on the same technology as batteries for consumer electronics and electric vehicles, they benefit enormously from global investment and research. As a result, energy storage density, a key measure of performance, has been improving by 5% or more annually. Solar panels have also seen consistent increases in efficiency combined with falling costs. Battery storage and solar have other key advantages that conventional power plants do not. Both can be built at nearly any size, from small residential units to large, high-power utility projects. They can also be built almost anywhere, helping utilities avoid costly transmission upgrades and other infrastructure investments.